What was the key to beating Ohio State yesterday?
The key to beating Ohio State, I would say, was to make sure that we were resetting every single play. They're a team that likes to keep you off balance with the speed, and they like to control the speed, and they like to serve on the whistle, and they like to serve different zones. And it was all on us to try and make sure that we were controlling the speed of the game, and we just had to D-up like crazy. We had to focus on stopping Taylor Sambothy and kind of just re-lock in every single point.
Fourth set, your team was down 16-12. We've heard about the speech from Haleigh Nelson during a timeout. Can you take us through that and kind of reiterate what she said?
Yeah, well, we were in that point in the game, and Kelly calls his last time out, I think, and you could tell Haleigh just got so passionate, and she, I think, could see if she knew she didn't say anything, I knew she would regret it, and that was kind of her last thing to say to us, is to inspire us, is to, stay in the fight, stay in the battle. Like, this is something we can do, and we weren't going to lose that game to Ohio State on our home court, and we weren't going to lose in the Sweet 16, and we were going to move on. And I think what Haleigh just said was just so inspiring, and she got the team to come together in a time of need, and she got us to really play for each other and to focus on playing 1 point at a time, and kind of get back into that game and just really play with all your heart.
It wasn't the only key moment in that fourth set. You had a play there in the fourth set late when I think it was Molly Haggerty swinging here on the left side, got blocked, and you were there to cover it. And it's one of those plays that maybe as you look at the result of the game years from now, you said, hey, that was a great comeback, but that cover play may have been perhaps the play of the game. Can you take us through that?
Well, Taylor Sambothy, she's an unbelievable blocker, and when she's feeling it on her side, that's what she's going to do for her team, is block. And I could feel the moments kind of coming up to this point, and ironically enough, all week in practice, I hadn't covered Molly or Gilly at all. And that was something that I knew I had to be ready for. And, the ball was going straight down, and I think I was just right underneath it, and I was just able to pop it up and gave it good height, and then we just converted off of that. And it was a big moment, and but, play of the game, I don't know, I would say. I think there were a lot more better ones than that. But, it did keep the game alive, and it did help us get to a fifth set. But, that was something that was really cool.
Real quick here, final question for you. You said at UW Badgers your most memorable volleyball achievement was beating Ohio State in the Sweet 16 in 2014. Perhaps you got a new answer to that question?
Maybe in 2016 it might be. It might be worth it. We have to win tonight. Today is probably the biggest game of my life I'm going to play up to this point. And so, we have the Fieldhouse crowd behind us. We have so much support behind us, but what really matters is the 15 girls on the team and the coaching staff, and we just have to keep believing and just fight until the very last point.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah, thanks.